It's time to rattle the gates and make a little noise. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the short round.
Right now, it's time for the money. Right now, let's give it to somebody. Right now, get ready for the short round, baby.
Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Final Spin. I'm Ben Clements, right here from Cowtown Coliseum, where we are at the American semifinals, and we just finished up the team roping. We had the top 10 teams that qualified. Out of that top 10, we're going to take the top 5 on to AT&T Stadium, but let's see what happened right here on a Sunday afternoon. We started the day off with Colby Lovell and Corey Kuntz. Now, this team right here was the second fastest time coming in here, but that doesn't matter. The slate was wiped clean. Colby gets out on this steer, hooks it on him fast, and then look at this. Corey Kuntz sets him down. They're 4-79, and that's going to almost secure them a spot because it's going to be a fast team roping. Who knows? Jimmy Tanner and Cole Bigby are next to go. Here's a team that at the Eastern Regional Finals teamed up together. They got a qualification, and then they ended up being the fast on 2 at the slack. Moving in here, they advanced on to the Sunday. Jimmy Tanner gets this steer caught, and right here, Cole Bigby comes around, ropes him right here, 2 feet. They're 580, and they make a great run. Now we'll go to T. Woolman and Daniel Brayman. T. Woolman right here gets out on the steer, but kind of fouls his rope, gets him caught, and then Daniel Brayman pulls off a great shot on the back. They're going to be 6-44. We'll now move to Ren Richard and Shea Carroll. Now, here's a team that in the preliminary rounds barely squeaked in. They were the number 10 team to qualify in here. Again, it doesn't matter. Clean slate. So right here, Ren gets out. Oh, no, he breaks the barrier. Shea cleans it up right here. They got a smooth run on the back, but the barrier puts them at 14-59. We'll go now to Blaine Vick and Jed Middleton, a team out of Dublin, Texas, and Wolford, and they're teamed up. Blaine Vick gets it on this steer in a hurry. Jed Middleton kind of gets left behind, wheels around there, gets him caught by a leg. They're 12:04, but the time of 17:04 is what's going to go on the board with a 5-second penalty. Bubba Buckaloo and Jet Hillman will be next to work, an Oklahoma team. Bubba Buckaloo gets this steer caught. Jet moves around, sets it down a little high, gets an inside leg, and so the +5, 7:01 turns to 12:01, and who knows, they're in there at the moment. Tyler Wade and Kenny Dale Harrell. Here's a team that roped the fastest steer inside Cowtown Coliseum. They qualified back with a clean slate, and right now 479 is in the lead. Tyler Wade, Kenny Dale Harrell make a smoking run right here as Tyler gets it on him and Kenny Dale sets him down. They are 453, putting them in the number 1 spot. And with the teams left to rope, they are guaranteed a position to go on to AT&T Stadium. We'll go now to Manny Eguskiza. His partner is Jonathan Torres. Now, this team right here had some dilemma on whether to stay in rope at the semifinals or go on to a rodeo that they were entered in. Ultimately, they decided to vie for the $1 million. How will it happen? Will it happen? That's the question. Manny comes after this steer and gets him caught. Jonathan gets strung out a little bit, but 2 feet right here. 525, and that is going to put them in there at the moment in 3rd place. They've got 2 teams to sweat, so they're guaranteed a spot. We'll go to Kel Markham and Buddy Hawkins. Now, Kel Markham and Buddy Hawkins can be extremely fast, and so we're going to see what they do right here. Kel Markham gets a great start, gets it on the horns, but a wave off. It is going to be no time for Kel Markham and Buddy Hawkins. Drew Horner and Chase Tryon are going to be the final team to rope. They got to catch this steer in a pretty good clean run of about better than 6-44 to advance on to AT&T Stadium. Drew Horner gets out on the steer, ropes him, has trouble getting his dally. A lost head rope is going to take them out of the running, and so in no time, the fast time and the 5 teams advancing on to AT&T Stadium are Tyler Wade and Kenny Dale Harrell with a 4-53. Second then is going to go to Colby Lovell and Corey Kuntz with a 4-79. Third to Manny and Jonathan with a 5-25. Fourth to Jimmy Tanner and Cole Bigby with a 5-80. And fifth, it's T. Woolman and Daniel Brayman with a 6-44. Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be the field of competitors along with the top 10 out of the PRCA at AT&T Stadium. These 5 teams have the opportunity to win $1 million at RFD-TV's The American. Stay tuned right here to the Final Spin. We'll be bringing you coverage from The American.